I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good morning. I'm having a fabulous freaking morning. It's good. It's good. I just can't begin to talk enough about how important good sleep is. How essential good sleep is, really. In the life of a veteran, in the life of someone who's struggling with mental wellness, mental well-being, mindfulness, those kinds of things. Sleep is so important, man. It's so important. Good rest, it's so life-changing. I was listening to a podcast this morning about, it was with Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, Joe Rogan. These are all names you should know, and if you don't, it's because you're sleeping. You need to get woke, friends. I'm telling you, you need to get woke. It's good stuff. Good podcast. And Bert Kreischer was talking about his focus, his dedication, like his will to do things the right way all the time, right? He just doesn't want to mess it up. He doesn't want to miss anything. Give me a second here. I'm gonna do a thing here so that my thing doesn't die. The things, you know, verbs are important. By the way, good morning, Boris. How are you? Yes, Boris, you doing well? Oh, that's right, my dog, he doesn't talk. I'm gonna flip the camera here for a second. He doesn't talk primarily because he's a dog, and when you're in public and you see somebody with a dog, you know, and you feel like you're gonna wanna walk up to him and say words to the dog, resist the urge. Because dogs don't speak English. It's a funny thing, I know. For real though, dogs, they don't speak English. So just remember that as you're going about your day, when you're thinking about service animals out and about like this one, you see one wearing a vest, you just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Anyway, so I've got my phone plugged back in. Hey, so I don't die this time. So I don't die and so my battery doesn't die. But he was talking about Mickey Mantle and how he would go out the night before and he would booze and women and partying and dancing the night away and all this stuff, and then he would go and hit a doubleheader the day after, you know, the next morning with no problem. Or Babe Ruth, you know, he'd suck on Cuban cigars and hork down gigantic Nathan's foot-long hot dogs, and then he'd go and you know, hit home runs after home run after home run. Pretty crazy stuff. How can some people when they want to do something, they just do it? They set their mind to it. They're just gonna do it. They're just done. They're just it. And I wonder that how many times in my life I've been neglectful to be that kind of guy, you know? It's got me motivated this morning. I've also been exceptionally motivated from meditation, mindfulness practices, good quality, non-mind altering substances like ashwagandha, kava, maca. These things are helpful, very helpful, very, very helpful at managing the various symptoms that want to flare up. It's sort of like giving your body a boost, right? If your body's that little 10-year-old kid trying to climb a tree or a wall, these substances are in essence, and they're natural and legal, and you can be purchasing them anywhere. Ashwagandha, kava, holy basil, these things. I can take these things when I need them and then not take them when I don't need them, right? It's pretty crazy how that can happen. How your mood can just change, and then you can take a thing that can help your mood feel better without having any of these adverse negative side effects. It's pretty interesting. I mean, just the capability that we have as human beings, as Americans, to freely take whatever it is that we want, that we see fit, that would best work for us, and see how it works for us. And then if we don't like it, then we can take something different. And if we don't like that, well, we can take something else different. And we can just keep doing that until we find something that works for us. And that's a freedom that a lot of people don't have. But it's weird because we have this freedom, right? We have this ability to break free, to do what we want, to in essence, I mean, we can take what we want by and large as Americans, especially now that there's cannabis legal in dozens of states across the country. We can even imbibe substances that used to be illegal for our entire lifetimes. But yet, there's still so many people that take pills that kill them every day. Such a weird idea. Hey, look at that. That's a FedEx truck. I'm gonna flip the camera around. I used to work for this company. It's a great company. Darren Deliveries. I appreciate them. They're good folks. I used to drive one of those trucks back before my brain wasn't working right. I guess it was working right, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But yeah, that was one of my FedEx trucks. I mean, no, not one of mine, but one of the ones I drove around. That's cool, Boris. See, we saw a thing today, Boris. Wasn't that fun? Oh, that's right. Dogs don't talk. Anyway. Well, guys, I'm going to go over here and do this Sprint store, and then I'm going to go over here and go to Sozo Coffee Shop and get some work done. So this is day 13. I hope the day 14 is just as good as day 13 has been so far. Open that tonight, maybe at 5 o'clock, so I'm hoping to do that. You'll maybe see a jiu-jitsu video from me for then. What else do I got? Boris, what else? Nothing? Nothing. Got it. You're awesome. You're amazing. TimothyLocklear.com for an archive of some old podcasts, design work, different stuff, cool things, contacts. Later, guys.